In light of the recent comments by Alistair Begg concerning same-sex weddings and attending one, many have come out and spoken openly about this with concerns about Alistair Begg. Begg was supposed to be a keynote speaker at the Shepherd's Conference at Grace Community Church.
If I was in the receiving end of another question about another situation from another person in another time, I may answer absolutely differently. But in that case, I answered in that way, and I would not answer in any other way, no matter what anybody says on the internet as of the last 10 days. If that were the case, I should never have said it in the first place. If people want me to recant and to repent, I repent daily, because I say a lot of things that I shouldn't say. I mean, check with Sue, but the fact of the matter is, I'm not ready to repent over this. I don't have to.
Stebe Lawson gives us his take on what this situation truly shows us.
There's been a lot of talk recently about whether a Christian should attend a homosexual marriage. And there's been a lot of talk recently about whether a Christian should attend a transgender wedding. And should they bring a gift to the wedding so that they would appear to be compassionate and loving? And I want you to know that the answer is absolutely no. You have no business being there, because it is a travesty, it is a blasphemy, it is an abomination, it is not to be supported, it is not to be celebrated, it is to be repudiated, and it is to be exposed. And by attending, you are celebrating this union. And you cannot celebrate blatant, gross sin of the highest order. Adrian Rogers said years ago, and it needs to be heard again today, he's with the Lord now, it is better to be divided by truth than to be united by error. It is better to speak the truth that hurts and then heals than to speak falsehood that comforts but then kills. It is not love and it is not friendship if we fail to declare the whole counsel of God. It is better to be hated for telling the truth than to be loved for telling a lie. It is better to stand alone with the truth than to be wrong with the multitude. Let us not forget that marriage is not the product of culture or society. It is not the result of man's thinking. That it is God and God alone in His infinite wisdom who has designed marriage, and there is the sanctity of marriage entering into a holy union, and those who are unholy are to be reproved for entering into that which God has made holy. And so by even attending, much less even bringing a gift, you are giving your endorsement of approval of what is taking place.